Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to another What I Eat in a Day video. Thank you so much for continuing to log on and join me for fantastic days of food, and one of which is very comforting and ideal for families, ideal for meal planning and prepping. If you're on your own, you can squirrel loads of this away in the freezer and do a lot of it in advance, so I hope you all enjoy it. But let's start off with breakfast. That was a bit nothingy today, if I'm honest. I had to get the kids up and ready for homeschooling, so I just wanted something quick and on the go. I wasn't too hungry. This weather is just really killing my appetite at the moment, and I'm tending to opt for lighter breakfasts when I get up, so I just got myself a coffee on and had a very quick coffee with banana, which is kind of my standard breakfast unless I want porridge. You guys have seen it a ton of times, but it's now lunchtime and I am hungry now. I've worked up a bit of an appetite doing Joe Wicks with the kids, so yeah, I'm gonna go and see what I have in my fridge. I'm kind of deciding between an omelette or perhaps a grilled cheese and red onion sandwich. I'm not too sure. I've been loving my sandwiches recently and they give me a bit more fuel. And for dinner tonight, we're going to be having one of my family favorites, which is a homemade shepherd's pie. I hope you all enjoy it, and you can very much put it into a veggie version by just using loads of vegetables and lentils instead of mince. So definitely do give this one a try. It's a very, very delicious recipe and one that goes surprisingly far considering it's not too much work. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy it. Give it a thumbs up if you do, subscribe if you're new, and also I will link my dungarees that are very big for me now, but they are so comfy. I've had these for about 1.5 years now, and even though they're a size 10 to 12, I live in them because they're so baggy and comfortable. They've just become my uniform, if I'm completely honest. So yeah, and I'll link my new monkey stripy tee in the description box down below. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy it. Give it a thumbs up and let's get on with the day. For quickness, I've decided to go for a cheese omelette, and instead of just having 2 eggs, I'm actually going to have 3, just to make sure it's a bit more substantial for me because I'm not having bread. I'm just not mega hungry today, so I feel like bread is just gonna bloat me, and I don't really want that, especially with me having quite a heavy tea tonight with mash and things like that. So I'm gonna have a 3-egg omelette, which I think is gonna be much better for me and fill me up, and I'm gonna have some cheese in there as well. So I have 3 large eggs in here that I'm just gonna whisk up with some salt and pepper and some butter as well. I have some Le Pat butter, salt and pepper, and I'm using the Creamfields light mature cheddar. I probably use about 20 grams of that, which makes it a 2-point lunch. Just preheated the oven and now it's time for dinner, and as I mentioned before, I'm going to be whipping up a shepherd's pie. I don't know if it's shepherd's pie considering it's beef mince that I'm using. I think it's cottage pie. I think shepherd's pie is lamb, but this is actually steak beef mince. I have 1 kilogram of that because obviously I want to do quite a nice big portion. I have some good quality olive oil in my decanter here, some fresh parsley, some carrots, 1 nice big onion and 2 shallots. I think the shallots will add a nice sweetness, so I do like to add a combination of both. I have some garlic, some bay leaves, 2 stock pots, which may seem like a lot, but again, there's a lot of meat there, so I want to make sure that the stock can flavour the meat properly and that there's enough of it. I also have some rock salt and some coarse black pepper, and of course I have the potatoes that I'm going to be using to make the mash. It's going to be very simple, guys. I'm sure you've all made shepherd's pie or cottage pie at some point in your lives, but I will put my recipe in the description box down below, and of course we're going to garnish it on the top before it goes in the oven with cheese. So yeah, we're going to begin. I will put the point value of this in the description box down below. The only things you really need to factor in are your meat portion and of course your mashed potatoes, and if you're using any butter and milk in your mash, and your cheese of course on top. Hi guys, as you can see it's very much the next day now, so I thought I would just round up the video and say goodbye. I will pop my shepherd's pie recipe in the description box down below. It was so filling, I loved it. I had my veg on the side just because I didn't want to put it into other people's that didn't want it. Harris and Layla aren't that stoked on carrot and Andy doesn't like peas, so I had those on the side, which was really nice actually. And again, I only had to really factor in oil that I used, cheese and the potatoes for the mash. So check out the description box for the point value of my recipe, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.